Now, school budget votes are tomorrow, and many voters are being asked to approve new school bus purchases. That decision is one that could impact future budget years and is in a sidestep with a state law which expects every district to have electric bus fleets by 2035. So what happens if voters say no to these purchases? CBS 5's Connor White is live in studio with new information now. Connor.
Dale, the simple answer is nothing happens. The law, in writing at least, doesn't address fines, penalties, or even dismissing school district leaders who might fail to meet the 2035 deadline. What we do know is the State Department of Education is in charge of enforcement, so state funds could be at risk, and new provisions in this year's budget seem to acknowledge districts are having trouble meeting that proposed deadline. Tuesday is the day voters will decide their local school district budgets. In Central Square, they'll help decide whether to use $1.7 million to buy 10 new school buses, all of them diesel.
There's no electric buses on the referendum vote.
Superintendent Tom Calabufo says it's because the district has run the numbers with a third party and electric buses wouldn't be capable of covering all of their routes. He's hoping to hear more from the state on cost, infrastructure, and deadlines because he just doesn't see an electric fleet as feasible by 2035.
There's many questions that we have. We're just not getting those answers right now. I think everybody wants a greener environment. There's no doubt about that. But the mandate is too aggressive.
In central New York districts, voters rejected recent attempts to purchase electric buses. However, state data does show that 80% of district budgets that included electric buses statewide passed in 2024. The New York Department of Education tells the I-Team that this year's state budget provides a lifeline for struggling districts, allowing for 2 waivers that would grant districts a 4-year extension if granted. But the department stopped short of outlining a penalty if a district ultimately can't fully transition.
But I think there's a recognition now that there are many problems that nobody was willing or ready to address.
Republican State Senator Joe Griffo, representing the Utica area, introduced legislation in February to allow districts to opt out of electric buses entirely. Senator Griffo says to his knowledge, no penalty exists in writing and would be up to the Commissioner of Education.
I just believe that we need to be responsive to the local school districts.
Senator Rachel May, a Democrat representing Syracuse, says those waiver options are crucial for districts to continue working towards electric buses. She says getting rid of diesel is still a necessary goal, and we found several studies, including one out of Harvard University, that found electric buses could have wide-ranging health and climate benefits. In studio, I'm Connor White.